Good morning, St. Francis. It is Friday, July the 30th, 2021, Friday of the 17th week of the year, the 17th week in Ordinary Time. Coming to you from the parking lot, the crepe myrtles in bloom behind me. I thought it was an interesting kind of shot. In the readings today, Exodus continues now with the enumeration of the major festivals in the Jewish calendar. Going from Passover to Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, to the Feast of Booth, Sukkot, to Pentecost. Again, before the giving of the law, before our Pentecost happened, there was a Pentecost surely in the Jewish calendar. So again, what's not there is Hanukkah, because it hasn't happened yet, Purim, because Esther has not existed yet. So the other minor festivals are, of course, are not there, but these are the major ones. Interesting always to know that while Rosh Hashanah today, it constitutes the new year in the Jewish calendar in September, generally in September. There's also a new year that was supposed to happen with Passover in the springtime. So again, just kind of conflicting new years that try to resolve themselves in the Jewish calendar. Look it up. It's very interesting. In the gospel, we hear from Matthew's account what we heard from Mark, I believe it was 4th of July, where Jesus tries to go to his hometown and all they see is the carpenter's son and this guy who grew up with them and nothing more. And he can't do much, there because they're not going to listen to him or believe in him or believe that he could be any more than what he was as a tyke growing up or as a neighbor. Again, Matthew again does the same kind of thing. And the reality, of it is not just a pity party for Jesus, that nobody cared about him and nobody wanted him to do miracles, but it is the sense, again, in which, what do people expect of us? And especially as believers, what do people expect of us? What do they expect us to do or be or not do? And are we basically trying to live our lives according to their rules and principles? Or are we trying to live our lives as best we can understand what it means, to be a believer in this world? Something which we struggle with, something we wrestle with, something with turns and twists and all kinds of things that may put us out, that may put us to the margins, but that offers us, something that human life alone cannot offer, that human society and human values alone cannot offer. Do we measure ourselves by others' needs? Do we measure ourselves by others' understandings and worries for us? Or do we measure ourselves, by this will of God, by this light of God, by this life of God that courses through us, that caused us to be, and that wants us to be the individual that God has created us to be? May we be more attentive to the Spirit working in us in that regard, and less conscious or less bothered by the opinions of others. And may the Lord give you his peace.